this is Rosa Kelly. Welcome to day 5 of our 13 days of Halloween series. I hope that you guys are enjoying all the projects so far. I am in love with everything that is being put out there by Robin and Elizabeth. So many great ideas. I hope that you guys are enjoying it just as much as I am. So over here, what I have for you today is a junk journal that I created recently. And so actually I did this journal before my trip to Peru. I just never got to record it. I actually just got back a couple hours ago and I knew I had to record this right away for you guys, for you guys' video tomorrow. As you can see, I am using one of these tassels that I created on a previous video, and I did a tutorial and you guys saw how easy and fast are these tassels to create for your mini albums, journals. Super fun, and they just make everything look so cute and, you know, more complete. It complements the journal. So for my journal, I'm using a cereal box, and I do have a tutorial on how I do my journals with a fabric cover and I stitch my signatures in. I'm gonna find that video and link it down below. I did it a couple months ago. And so yeah, so this fabric I found at Joann's a few months back, and I knew right away I needed to do a junk journal with that. And since I recently started using my sewing machine, I went all around and stitched everything on my sewing machine. Let me open these up. These have a lace closure here. So what I did is, before I added the signatures, I just went with my sewing machine all around here, and then I used this Tim Holtz twine here that has this very cute Halloween colors, and when I did my tassel I used the same twine here to match. So yeah, so and then here I have a little book plate so we can put the date and some book corners as well. So let me show you the inside. For this journal, I'm using a collection that I picked up at Tuesday Morning a year ago, and I am complementing with the amazing digital collection from my friend Anna at Lace Boutique 1 on Etsy and here on YouTube as well. So I'm gonna link her Etsy store down below so you guys can get her digits if you're interested. They are so beautiful. It's all about witches, and it's very vintage Halloween, so I loved it. So here the images, I just printed all the images on regular printer paper, and then I stitch all around. And then this is a sticker from the collection. It says "Under Your Spell," and I wanted this book to have the feel to be like a spell book, so I thought it was cute. And then here I just stitch and use some laces and lots of coffee dye paper, and then the paper from the collection. Here's a sticker that says Witch's Brew in a little glassine paper bag, and it's this is like a, you know, cutouts from the collection as well. Here's a cute little kitty. And so yeah, so and then more coffee dye paper. This is the paper from that collection as well. Now I had a Halloween book. It's like an antique. I had this book since I was like 10, and I decided to get the images out, some of the pages, because it has really cool stories on them. So I kept the stories together so we can actually read the story. So this is about a babysitter, and they're kind of scary, but they're kind of not, because it is like a, you know, like a kid short story book. So it's somewhat a little bit creepy. And so look at the image here of this girl. So this is more paper from that collection, and coffee dye paper. Actually this is tea dye paper, I think. And then the other side of the paper bag. So yeah, very easy to do. Here I stitched some of my scrap papers to make into pockets. I had a lot of fun playing with my sewing machine on this journal, and I can't wait to do it again. So then this is the next page, so you can see the pocket stitch back there. Paper doily. Here's room for a picture and journaling spot. And then here as well, I stitch all around the beginning of each of the signatures as well, and then I stitched the lace in here. And then here's another story, which is the girl who stood on a grave. And it's kind of funny because my girls were actually reading these once I finished the journal, and they just love finding the stories in between the pages. That was kind of cool. Here's another paper bag, and then here I just used again my scrap pieces to make these corner pockets and to make it look like a file folder type of thing, and just stitch it around here instead of gluing it. And then some of the cutouts from the collection as well. This is the other side, more stitching and more of the paper. And then this journal turned out a little bit chunky. Well, not too chunky, but it will get chunkier after you add your journaling and pictures. This bag, it's really cute. I love the design. I got this on like a Happy Meal. Something was in here for me, and I decided to save it, and it goes perfect for this journal. And more of that paper doily, some scratches of or no scratches, scraps of the fabric that I had left over, and I just stitch on the side and make it into like a little tip in here. Same concept here with the pocket that I stitch around using my scrap papers. And then little pieces from the collection. Here's another one of those stories. It's called The Here's Sun. Also, let me show you how I put this together. So I have 2 sheets for the stories, and they weren't back to back. So what I did is I joined them. I joined the 2 sheets with the washi tape here to make it look, you know, to make it feel like it's one sheet so I can stitch it. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but so here, this is the washi tape, how I put the 2 sheets together. And then this is pretty cool. There's like a little song that goes with a story. And then here you can see how I stitch all around. More of those beautiful images from my friend Anna, and they're so gorgeous. And then let me see here. Here's another story, kind of creepy. And that's another story that's called The Attic. And then later on you will see the picture that goes with that. So it's right on the other side here. So yeah, this is, I don't know, I just love the graphics of this book. I have to, let me get it out so you can see which book I'm talking about. And then here I just stitch and use more of my little scraps of fabric to embellish. And I love, love, love this paper, but this one I actually put upside down. I don't know if you can tell, but my text, it's upside down. Oh well. And then here more paper bags, and then the center here I made into like like a big file folder place to put little scraps here. And then this is something that you could probably use and, you know, layer to put pictures. And then here is another little cutout from the collection. More of this gorgeous paper, tea-dye paper. And so yeah, so it just repeats, and here's that cool image. And look at the back, and this is so funny, this little story. I'm not gonna read it. But yeah, so and then here's a little tag spot, or you can put a picture in there. And that is the end of my journal. This is the book that I was telling you about. It's a Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's from 1986, and I had it obviously for a long time. So it's pretty cool. It has these like short stories, so that's what I did. I just pick some stories. So yeah, I love this book. So yeah, and I really had a lot of fun making this one. I just love it. And so I hope that you guys like it as well. I hope that you guys are inspired with this Halloween series. I can't wait to share with you what's next. I know Elizabeth and Robin are putting some amazing projects out there. So I want to thank you so much, ladies, for your time and your creativity. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.